winner of 1 million VC for Top Play of the Year. That's right, our winter winner took home the grand prize and it wowed us all. Thanks to everyone who submitted top plays this year. It's been quite a ride. It's been an amazing season, and you may have noticed my co-host Chris Manning isn't here, but he will be back next season, and we both can't wait to see you then. Until 2K22, here's a look at the best moments from Season 7.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with...
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Barnes and it's small forward. And for Los Angeles, Cowboy is out there with Wilson. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's the Kid. And it's the Monster in at the center, filling out the middle. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. And he jams it with authority.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tatum. Fires from the line with the putback. Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tatum trying to break free. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here's the Monster. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Nobody near Barnes. Hits it from three-point range.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Lillard outside. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Miracle Man. Damian Lillard pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Wilson. Connects from three-point range. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Tatum trying to break free, and Lillard gets it to go.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside, Wilson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. The regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Neto, guarded by Embiid. Beal on the double team. There's the pass to Neto. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. Keith missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Money. Embiid trying to break loose. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lillard, bounce pass. Kemp can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Money, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Lillard from outside, and Embiid pulls it down. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Miracle Man. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's ABC, guarded by Keith. Here's Money. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they're moving it up. Here's Neto. Sweet little floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And so it's Los Angeles, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have.
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Bridges. Keefe is out there with Kemp. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Neto in at the 2.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Neto kicks to Lillard. From the arc. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
That's tipped. Beal with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That one's not going to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And part of what makes Dame special. He can pour it in, working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for Joel Embiid. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Leonard in for Beal. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Adebayo is checked in for Kemp. Tatum comes in for Keefe. Barnes, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Here's Wilson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Leonard against McCollum. Pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Passes it to McCollum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Los Angeles leading by 12. From 7, again, Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Raul Neto. McCollum passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Lillard. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night. To the left wing. Wilson against Barnes. Here's Tyler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Right side, Tatum. Barnes looking around. Inside, Lillard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got 5 rebounds tonight. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Lillard kicks to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Wilson. That shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Here's Lillard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. And it's sent back by Lillard. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Tyler. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Tatum passes to Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's almost impossible to be hotter than they were in the first half. They made just about...
And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. ABC is out there with Cowboy. Then there's Bradley Beal, and there's Money. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard out of bounds, Trailblazers ball. As Portland keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Embiid, he's checked in for Tyler.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the N1.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's McCollum. Got a hand on it. Here's Money. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Lillard from outside. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Morant drives in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the inside. And Tatum with the basket. On the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Raul Netos checked in for Portland. The Monster, no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. And that's 11 points for Barnes.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
McCollum against Leonard. They'll Wilson against Barnes. Oh, that's blocked. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Keefe is checked in for the Trailblazers. Mikal Bridges comes in for Barnes. Here's Neto. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. He was all alone on that one. McCollum's got 5.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tyler stripped away. Here's the break. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his first points in this one.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Kemp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Here's Neto. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 15. Right wing. And the pass to the monster. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Los Angeles calls timeout. Lillard's checked in for Raul Neto. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wilson the pass to Leonard. Tyler down low. Guarded by Keefe.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. The quick look, no good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. .127 left to play here in the third. Trailblazers trail by 19. McCollum outside. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Keefe. Wilson with the block. Miracle Man, the pass to Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Keefe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls. He hits both from the strike.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Up again. Misses the follow-up. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we got to give a little more pressure to their shot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Bryant. Kemp is out there with Tatum. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Niang in at the 3 spot.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Miracle Man, the pass to Money.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Lillard, and that one goes long. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Offensive rebound. And so here's Portland. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Portland moving the ball around. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Miracle Man, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul.
Number 1. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Forbes checked in. Ipao comes in for Jason Tatum. Ryan is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Neto. Kicks it to Barnes. Picked his pocket. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Embiid has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Beal, the pass to ABC. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
They get a hand on it. pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Morant with the ball.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
That's good from Morant. The Trailblazers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Neto with the bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Morant kicks to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Barnes. Embiid with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The shot's good from Forbes. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. The Monsters checked in for Joel Embiid. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Miracle Man in for Bradley Beal. Neto can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Niang passes to Neto. Outside Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And they pick up 2.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Miracle Man, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Wilson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Bryant hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth.
Oh, wow! He went
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a magnificent 69% in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miracle Man.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And that's an intentional foul. That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. 1:04 left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Both free throws good from Bryant. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And that one drops for him.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Miracle Man. Off with the layup. And an intentional foul right there. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
And he sinks the second. And here is Los Angeles now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. Miracle Man's got 47 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Get open, he's free.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on it. Is vertical by going with the spike. And now we've got the intentional foul. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Miracle Man. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 38. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Here's Miracle Man. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home